Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to the Diagnostic World video here. In this video we are in a Range Rover Evoque and what I'm going to show you is how to find the genuine and verify the genuine and correct mileage on one of these vehicles. And the reason we make this video is because there are sort of quite advanced tools out there these days which can, well, not even advanced tools, fairly basic tools to be honest with you, which can change the mileage on these vehicles on the odometer. So what we do is when most people will change the mileage on these cars, they will change it in the odometer or the speedo cluster, but what they may not know is that the correct mileage is actually being stored in the vehicle ECU as well. So what we can do is we can check the mileage with this tool here, check the mileage that's stored inside the ECU and check it with cross-reference with what is shown on the dashboard there. Okay, so this is the LR version 3.0 tool, and I'm going to pop this kit in the description below this video. Now it works on the Range Rover Evoque vehicles. It does work on other Land Rover vehicles as well, but generally I would say as a rule of thumb it's going to work on vehicles kind of from 2013 to 2014 onwards, but there are a few exceptions to that. So if you were interested in getting this tool for an earlier than 2013 vehicle, then send us a quick email and we can check that for you. Okay, it's always best to try and put the VIN number in as well, okay, in the email. So we've got this tool plugged into the OBD2 port, and we're going to now find the mileage which is stored in the ECU with this kit. So we're going to click into diagnostics and we're going to go along to Land Rover, select the software. We're going to go VIN identify because that just allows the tool to connect to the vehicle quickly, find the VIN number, and then we'll be on our way, rather than selecting the vehicle manually. So it's found everything that we need. So we're going to click OK, and then we're going to go to control unit, and we're going to find the engine system. Okay, now in this vehicle, sometimes it's usually at the top, but for this one they've kind of put it a bit further down. We're looking for the powertrain control module, and here it is, item number 20 on the list. So we'll select into that, and then we're going to go to, well, while we're here we can have a look at the see if there's any faults. There's a couple of faults on this vehicle, but we'll deal with that in a different video. And then we're going to go to view data. Okay, so we'll go view data, and it's going to present us with 4 different data sets. Now what you see from this moment onwards will probably be a little bit different depending on your vehicle, because there are different amounts of live data available depending on the vehicle. But I've already done a check on this vehicle, and we need to go to view data group 2, and you can see we've got like 1 of 242 in this section here. So what we need to do is basically find the option which gives us the total distance. Okay, now what we've found in this one is that I know exactly where it is. I think it's number 146 on the list, so it's probably easier to scroll back up through the menu. There are just so many. I think there's around about nearly 1,000 bits of live data you can actually get from this tool, and that's just for the engine system alone. And all the other systems also have, you know, their different menus for live data. So it really does give you a lot of information. Right, so total distance, as we see here, number 146 on the list. So we just select that and then we just click done. So it's now going to give us the distance. Okay, so we've got total distance 98,538, and that's in kilometers. Okay, now you may notice that this is in miles, but what you need to do, you can set this up so that it displays in miles from the offset. Okay, but that's entirely up to yourself. Now in this one here, we've already put a little check in, so the 98,538 kilometers equals 61,228.675, and that's showing 228. Have I done that right? 61,228.675. So that is nearly correct. It's so nearly correct. There are going to be minute differences because over the years, you know, tiny differences can occur, but that is as good as what we want to see, and that shows us that the mileage on the odometer matches the mileage on the ECU of the vehicle. So it's really easy to check. If you've got like a few miles difference, again, I wouldn't worry about that, because over the course of the time and the distance that the vehicle has traveled, a few discrepancies can occur with maybe like wheel changes or wheel size differences. But if you're getting, say, like 2, 3, 4 or anything more 1,000 miles difference, then you know you've got a problem on your hands. And if you're thinking about buying the vehicle, then honestly, you need to be checking into that and sort of asking a lot more questions as to why. Okay, but this is the LR version 3.0 tool, and I will pop the link to this kit in the description below this video. There are fakes, there are clones, they can damage your vehicle. It's just not worth going down that route. But if so long as you use the link in the description, it will take you through to the genuine and official product, and you'll be able to verify the mileage on your vehicle. It also does like service functions. It covers all of the main systems, so you know it's really going to see you good for your Land Rover or Jaguar vehicle. But I'll leave that information with you. Link in the description, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope it helps.